Ciao everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am at the St. Regis Hotel right here on Belgrade waterfront. I want to share my journey of why I moved to Belgrade. Hospitality in Belgrade, living in Belgrade, so pleasant because people are friendly, they're kind. The hotels, whether it's 5-star or a boutique, the staff are amazing, they speak great English, so let's get started. Hospitality in Belgrade is top, as the Serbians say, because Serbs are not only just friendly and kind people. When it comes to the hotel staff or even to restaurant staff and the management, people are really willing to listen to the customers, to our needs, to ideas for food. I know Americans were really picky about foods, but in my experience traveling around the world and having tea parties or lunches or dinners at different establishments as a foreigner, I would have to say Belgrade is in like the top 3 places that I love. Over the last 3 years, I've come to really get to know people in the hospitality industry in Serbia, working with hotel management, with the staff, with the chefs, and it's a whole entire machinery just to have the perfect experience and to have the perfect experience for your guests and to create a really beautiful experience. So Serbia, I would have to say, it is really an exceptional place to have luxury experiences, to have great parties, to go into nature, and I do plan to do some nature exploration trips in the summertime. So why I moved to Belgrade? So in 2022, I was living in Paris, and as a foreigner trying to start a business, I didn't know at the time, and I was very naive, it was just very difficult. I was invited to actually start my business. I was at Station F, which is like this big innovative space for foreign startups, and I was working on a startup, and I was invited to go there. And the bureaucracy of getting a visa, getting a residency, opening a business bank account was nearly impossible. And I've been around the world, and it's always, how can I legally live and operate my business? That is the 2 biggest barriers. And I left Paris because it was just a mess. The war, the presidential election, it was just literally impossible to get a visa, let alone open a business bank account. I had a choice between Belgrade or Tirana. On direct ticket to travel from Paris to Belgrade. I have a whole recipe for how I know a country would work for me or not. Friendly people, strong economy, is it business friendly? And the way I know if a country is business friendly is having an afternoon tea party. So before I was known as Blair in Belgrade, I was known as the girl that organized and hosted afternoon tea parties. And I've been doing this for 8 years, starting when I was an English teacher in Bangkok, and I teamed up with a friend who I had afternoon tea with at the Park Hyatt Hotel. And I was just like, this is amazing, because I always gone to AmCham, to other Chamber of Commerce events, to other meetup events, and I was just like, I want something more luxurious. I want something more feminine. I don't want to eat pizza and drink beers. So we teamed up together and we started hosting these monthly afternoon tea parties. It just evolved into the Ladies Afternoon Tea Network. So in every city I've moved to since then, I always host afternoon tea parties at like the best hotels in the city. And I bring together women in business, entrepreneurship, investing, and professionals together so we can network over afternoon tea. Parties bring a lot of great women together, and that's where I get insight and advice about what it's like to start a business, how to start a business, what do I need to know, because every market is different. So when it came to place in 2022, I knew, okay, I have to have an afternoon tea party just to make sure that this city would be right for me. So I hosted the first afternoon tea party at Hotel Moskva, which was a big success. And I know there was a lot of doubt, especially from people saying Serbs don't drink tea, people are coffee people. However, I had a lot of locals and expat women who wanted this experience, are familiar with the afternoon tea experience, and we're really happy to gather together, to network, have a beautiful experience over afternoon tea. So here at the St. Regis, I have this nice cookie. I just had a meeting, so I just have a teapot, I have some honey, and I will be planning a big afternoon tea party for International Women's Day on March 8th. International Women's Day is a very big deal in Serbia and also in Kazakhstan, where I used to live, where my afternoon tea network really took off, because in Almaty, one of my favorite cities, in Kazakhstan, a former Soviet country, International Women's Day was and continues to be a very big deal. It's an afternoon tea party on the weekend of my birthday, where I turned 30 in 2020, and it was just fabulous. So afternoon tea Going from afternoon tea hostess and organizer to Blair in Belgrade, the foundation for this brand really started off with being the afternoon tea girl. Serbia is open for business and it's an amazing place for foreign entrepreneurs and investors because it is very easy to set up a company, to open a business bank account and a personal bank account, to rent an apartment, and to network, whether it's through different chambers of commerce, through meetups. People will make introductions. People are friendly and they're open to foreigners to do business. And from my afternoon tea parties and networking, I've built a network where I'm able to not only just promote Serbia and have my events, but to really understand the economy and how business friendly it is. I know many people dream about going to the US and building a very successful business or multi-billion-dollar business. But I would just say what I like about Serbia and other developing countries I've lived in, like Turkey or Thailand or Kazakhstan, they're open to new ideas. They have the talent. People do speak English. People are educated. Serbia is so attractive because it is open to ideas. They're open to foreigners and they want to make it easy for people to do business, whether you're foreigner or local. I've met many locals who have lived abroad or have done business abroad and have come back and set up very successful creative businesses, very successful businesses in hospitality, in manufacturing, in fashion, in consulting. So it's really a good place to be a business owner. Afternoon tea parties in Belgrade really cemented that this is a good place to live, this is a good place with good people, honest people, and it's also business friendly. Now it's time for me to have my tea and my sweets, and I want to share that on March 8th, mark your calendars, I will be hosting an afternoon tea party for the ladies in Belgrade to celebrate International Women's Day, which is on Saturday, March 8th of this year. And I will be hosting it at the St. Regis Hotel. So feel free to email me, to comment below if you want to RSVP. And also if you're looking to relocate to Serbia, I have a scouting service. So if you're not ready to commit and you want to spend less than 90 days here, definitely book the service with me. And next month, I will be launching a medical tourism package because Serbia, specifically Belgrade, is very well known for their dentistry, to get affordable cosmetic surgeries, and if you want to get some other beauty or cosmetic procedures done. So feel free to email me, reach out, and comment below. Thank you so much. Ciao, ciao. Bye. Welcome to the St. Regis Hotel, Belgrade, the crown jewel of Belgrade waterfront. Even on a cloudy day, this iconic building shines with timeless elegance. Step inside and discover a world of sophistication. The lobby's marble accents and modern design create a grand yet welcoming atmosphere. This magnificent marble staircase is a centerpiece of the hotel, combining contemporary style with classic glamour, a perfect reflection of world-class hospitality. Down the staircase lies the tea room, one of my favorite spaces. It's peaceful, refined, and ideal for savoring a relaxing moment. Here, I'm enjoying a cup of tea and delightful sweets. Moments like these capture Belgrade's unique blend of elegance and warmth. Thank you for joining me at the St. Regis Hotel. Be sure to like, share, subscribe to learn more about Belgrade and its world-class hospitality and how to live your best expat life as an entrepreneur, investor, or business owner.